Hello, everyone.
Hello, guys.
Hello, guys.
It's Monday, so we are starting again our Lazarski Talks. Thank you again very much to everyone who is joining us here on time. We have to use this amazing opportunity because we are meeting first time after the new year and after your winter holiday. So we all here wanted to wish you a happy new year. We really hope that this one is going to be full of health and joy for you. And as well, we hope that you are so much ready for the upcoming exams with an end of a first semester. Guys, so first of all, as always, we want to mention that everyone here is without a mask. That's why we are sitting so close, because we are corona tested and we are healthy, and that's why we are here. So we are taking care of the safety so much, and we really hope to see you here on a campus very, very soon.
Let's hope for that. Also, minor technological detail. Please, guys, mute your mics so we do not have any interference. And also, we would like to remind you about our contest for the best question, which will be chosen by our amazing guest. About the guest, let's introduce her.
Right. So today, this is a surprise. This is someone. Do you know this person? Today, we've decided after we received so many recommendations from you on Instagram, we wanted to welcome our amazing guest, Anastasiia Menshykova. You know this person very well. I guess this is one of the most well-known people in Lazarski University. I'm sure you have so many questions.
I hope so.
Anastasiia is a singer and she's our amazing lecturer too. So, are there any Anastasiia students there?
I hope so. And I hope to see a lot of interesting and wonderful questions today that I'm ready to answer. I'm going to take the word and I'm going to say that I'm super honored and I'm thankful because, my place is right there, usually. But last week I got a message that, we have our new guest. And I was like, oh, wow, who is it? And then I got a message that, congratulations, it's you. So I'm really, really proud to be here today. I think and I hope it's going to be interesting because I really have a lot of interesting stuff to tell about the university and the academic life and about the doors that seem closed for someone and that can be opened with us today. So thank you very much for having me here. I'm super glad and I wish us all a wonderful, nice evening today.
1 hour
sure.
together, this amazing 1 hour together. So we have prepared together with Darina many interesting questions for
I
you.
have no doubts.
But again, guys, we are hoping that you are going to be super active too, because these meetings are organized for you, so you can get to know our guests much better and you can ask your own questions. This program is just made for you. So the first thing that we have to start with it, I'm so sorry. I guess every of our students saw you before as an amazing star because you are a singer and they could saw you singing on our campus or maybe somewhere in the club or loads of amazing videos on a social media with you and your team creating an amazing music. Could you tell us a little bit more about how it all started?
Yes.
And as well later on, what is the future of it?
With a great pleasure, because first of all, this is Lazarski Talks in Lazarski University, and I'm proud and very happy to say that it all started right here. So, 2017, I wasn't even a student of Lazarski University, and I met a wonderful guy who was a student of Lazarski University and a great and talented musician. So he was a student of international relations, coming back to the topic, how to combine things that are not always related to your studies. So he was very, very educated in his field, but at the same time, we have one similarity. Our soul is literally filled in with music, and it is our passion. So we met. And he said, we were asked by the marketing department, it's going to be a Christmas concert at Lazarski University, so do you want to join us? And we're going to, perform some songs. So it was the first time in my life when we were performing at Lazarski University in 2017, together with the Lazarski Music Band, it was called at that time. And I don't know, we probably had like 10 people on a stage because we had a drummer, 2 guitar players, 1 key player, a violin player, and I honestly caught myself in a feeling that this is amazing. Like I love this emotion and I love this vibe. So we knew that we have this opportunity to create something. And then it just, it out of a sudden, we just, different people from different cultures, from different countries, different cities, we just met. And it was a perfect moment to create something. So yeah, with a great help of Lazarski University, of the marketing department, and of wonderful Magda Menshykova, I have to mention it here. We call her our godmother of our band, because she really helped us a lot. So yeah, after one of the concerts at Lazarski University, we're sitting together in a kitchen, 4 of us at that time, and we were like, okay, we need to call it somehow. And we just love it. We really are a family together, so let us call it somehow, our band. And well, we texted our friend, and he was working in this, concert sphere. And we said, we need a name for a band. Can you help us with that? And he was like, yeah, easy, no problem. I'm going to help you in a sec. And then I was like, stop. We found the name. So we found the name, and now we're Easy, I-Z-Z-I. I have no idea where it came from. But yeah, now we are a music band, and I have 4 wonderful and super talented guys with me by my side always, and yeah,
and you are creating amazing music,
and we are creating
I'm
amazing
shocked
music.
now. I'm shocked now because I had this feeling and I had this thought in my head that what you're creating is so amazing because you have years and years and years of practicing behind you. So it is all started so recently.
Yeah.
2017, you just found an amazing passion,
Yeah.
and you reveal this super success for to everyone. Shall I understand? I mean, this is the outcome of this story, that every one of us at any point of life, you can just find your passion.
It is absolutely true, and I'm gonna say that I don't want to be here sounding like I'm, an expert in creating a music band, because we're going to face the reality, right? We have like 5 members, and we're performing here in Warsaw. Yes, we do invite a lot of people, and they come to our concert, and that's a great pleasure and an amazing feeling that I really cannot describe. But it is not about the fact that we're famous or not famous in terms of, global scale and understanding. It is about the fact that you can do that easily, just like this, when you have right people who you believe in, who believe in you, and who believe in your child that you're creating together. So yeah, it was very random, and I love to sing, but when I met these guys and when we started singing together, I started singing like I do now. I put it like this: I didn't sing before I met them, and then we met each other.
That's amazing.
And
that's just something amazing. Guys, this is a recipe for success, okay? This is just a moment that the universe is letting you know that this is a moment. You just need to meet right people at the right time.
Absolutely.
And put loads of your effort, right, to create something beautiful. And you can be 20, you can be 30, you can be 17, you can be 5.
I just want to mention that our bass guitar player, is 31. So we still love him. And
this is not so
but I'm just saying that it happened when he was 30, and he's still enjoying it very, very much.
That's amazing. So really, this is a beautiful story. I guess this is really a good message for everyone, that you should never give up on looking for your passions and looking for these things that you're amazing at. It's just really a little bit of luck and a little bit of hard work from your side.
And you have to understand that Lazarski University can actually help you with everything you can think about.
Can help you with developing your hobby or your passion. So even if you are singing in a shower currently, there is always a possibility that in the future you're going to develop this talent, right? You never know. Right. What will be the future of singing? What do you see for Easy for the future? Is it something that is going to stay in a shelf of your hobby, or this is something that you decided to develop professionally?
I decided to develop professionally another thing that I'm doing, and this is lecturing at Lazarski University.
And this is something, and this is something where we are heading.
So I'm gonna tell you the truth. We all, and I love it about our band. So me and 4 wonderful guys that I'm playing with, One is from the logistics sphere, another one works in Google, another one works at the hotel. The fourth one is working with one of the most popular bloggers that are in Poland. And I am a lecturer at the university. So we all are completely different, and our path just, crossed at the point when we do music. And for now, we feel absolutely comfortable at doing this for our people who we have, for even, okay, we have 250 people for now, and we know that we can invite more, but unfortunately 250 was because of the restrictions.
Right.
So anyways, we can't do that here, and Warsaw is an amazing city, an amazing platform. If you're gonna ask me, okay, if you have an opportunity for all of your guys to go for 1 year tour around the world, for now, I think we would reject, because I'm a lecturer at Lazarski University, and because we just enjoy it here. Our little family that just loves our passion and our people who we're with. So we are quite satisfied with what we're doing right now. We have our plans, and yeah, we're working on the EP. EP is a little like an album, but usually albums are 10 songs, EP is like 4 or 5 songs. So we're working on this, we want to record it, and yeah, just give it to people so they can enjoy our music with us.
It sounds actually amazing to me, because as well it says the beautiful story behind it, that not always your hobby or your passion need to be something that you are earning money on, right? And it's just made for money.
However, we are earning money on that.
Right. But this is as well something that is giving you a pleasure, and this should be there in the first point, right?
Yeah.
It should be something that is bringing you together with other people and is allowing you to express yourself. That's amazing. Let's head to really important point now, because I hope there is many students that are having classes with you currently listening to us now.
I hope so.
So we wanted to ask you a few things about you being a teacher. And actually,
First of all, I propose this question.
Wow, okay, there's a question coming. Sorry, before we will ask any questions from our
This is
side.
right on time. So
Yeah. Please
You,
then.
okay.
Tell me the name of the student.
No.
It's not your student, I
Okay.
suppose, but it's kind of my student. This
Okay.
is Luba. So she's asking, tell us please how to become a lecturer. I will just a little bit adjust it. How did you become
Okay.
a lecturer?
That's a lovely and interesting story that I'm gonna share with you right now. I was a student of Lazarski University. I got my master here, I got my bachelor at another university, and to be completely honest, when I was getting my bachelor, I wasn't really active in terms of science things, because I just didn't feel it that way. So I was just, a good student. I was studying, and that's it. And then it was time to choose the masters, because I think I have to kind of repeat the story of Ostap, right, our ex-guest. My family is full of scientist doers. So my mom is PhD, my aunt is PhD, my grandma is a professor of the national level of another country. So it was really obvious for me that I never asked myself whether I should go to masters or not. So I was thinking about which university should I go. The fact that we had a band that was connected to Lazarski University played a huge role in that, because I knew that I will have an amazing opportunity every single day to go to this room with a keyboard with my friend, and we're gonna, just play some music during our classes, during our breaks. So, and Lazarski University is a good university in terms of, educational path. So I've chosen Lazarski University, and I've chosen masters in international business economics. It was hard for me from time to time, and but I always wanted to do that. Since I was 14, I knew that I want to become a teacher at the university, and it is a very important point, because I never thought about school, and I never thought, because I have 3 groups of people. When I'm asked a question, why did you want to become a lecturer? Because it's boring for someone. For someone, it's like, why would you want to do that? We want to leave the university and forget about that. But I have 3 groups: students from school, students at the university, and middle-aged and older people. So I knew that I don't want to do that with children at school, because you have to be on one page, and you have to really think twice before you say something. So it's not about me. I just I didn't want to do this with children. Middle-aged and older people. Okay, but I want to be in touch, and I want to communicate and learn and teach people who I'm on the same page with. So university is an amazing, my kind of cup of tea. So I got my master's, and you know, global pandemic happened, and I understood that I'm not gonna come back to the university because I'm finishing my master's, and I felt that I didn't have enough. I want to come back to the university because I really like this atmosphere that we have here. I really like everything that is happening. So I thought, okay, well, that's the time. And I emailed our dean of the Faculty of Economics and Management, Mr. Martin Dahl. And we had the meeting in Zoom with my lovely boss, who I call him now, Mr. Jene and Martin Dahl. They asked me questions. I didn't completely understand what was going on because I didn't know that they were recruiting me for the lecturer position. So I just talked to them. And then, you know, things happens, and I need to defend my master thesis, because without master thesis, I cannot be enrolled to the university as a worker. So I was on my way to the defense, and I didn't know whether I'm accepted or not. I didn't know anything. I mean, I didn't know anything. And I have to mention another person that I'm really, really thankful for, and for the contribution he cannot even understand how big is, and I'm going to be thankful forever. This is Dr. Krzysztof Beck. You're gonna be watching me, so this is a huge thank you for you.
I hope you all love maths.
Yeah, because he was a supervisor of my thesis, and he, you know, this is just a person who believed in me at some point of my educational path. And so I was on my way to defend my thesis. I entered the room with the committee, and they asked me questions, you know, about my thesis, about this, and then they said, okay, you have to leave and wait 3 minutes. I'm waiting, all shaking. I'm coming back. I still don't know whether I'm working at the university or not. I have no information about that. And I'm coming back, and I'm watching. Here is Dr. Beck and the people from the committee, and they're standing up, and I'm standing there like, congratulations, Anastasia, thesis 5, thank you very much. And I was like, thank you very much. And, you know, it's the silence, and it's a wonderful, actually wonderful moment of my life when Dr. Beck is like, by the way, dear colleagues, Anastasia will be working with us from the next semester. And I'm like, hopefully. And he's like, indeed. And that was the moment when I got to know that I'm gonna be working at the university. I was shaking. I don't know why, better because of the defense or because of this fact. So I know that it all is about the personal and you know, human relationships. I was a good student. I was a good person. I was a member of science communities, and I you know, I contributed things to this university, not just like a student. So I think it helped me. And yeah, I think they saw something in me and they believed in me. So now I'm a lecturer at the Lazarski University, and I really am thankful for Karol, Jana, Martin Dahl, Krzysztof Beck, because they believed in me. And now you have to ask students if they were wrong or right.
Right. So I guess that your students are going to have other questions too. This sounds amazing, you know, because I guess that really sometimes we are not sure of the path that we should take in our life, but it's so important that they are people, that they believe in us, right? And sometimes this small belief or this small push from someone can really lead to amazing
Absolutely.
things later on in life, right? And I personally believe it's really, really valuable that there is many young people working in a university. And guys, okay, by the way, I'm the oldest person in this room here, okay, in front of the camera.
You're always 18.
But I wanted to say that I appreciate that a lot. Do you appreciate that? What is your opinion? Give us your comments about that. From my point of view, if I can share it with you, you know, young professors, young teaching staff is so much important, because let's be honest, new generations are coming, these new young people, every generation is so much different. They have different ideas, different point of views to many things. So having a young lecturers, young professionals that are sharing their own experience and own knowledge is so important, because it's keeping them updated so much.
Another thing that I really wanted to add is that it's not just about the, you know, younger generation. We can show you that it's possible, and it's super interesting. And really, I know that not a lot of people from my surrounding can even think about becoming a lecturer when they're 18 or 16. But I gonna share with you one thing that I'm really proud of. I got a message at the end of this semester from one of my students who's probably watching me now, and so I got this message. I knew that Lazarski is a good university because, ranks and everything. I knew that this is a good university. And then I came here and I saw so many young people working here. And I was like, oh, wow. And then, he was like, okay, let's see what's going on during the lectures because probably, they're young and blah, blah, blah. But then he said, I was so satisfied that right now, after my first semester, I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, should I be the next one? And I was like, oh, damn, this is the thing why we're here.
This is
To show that this is
possible, and
This is possible.
yeah, and this is reachable.
Yeah.
Right, amazing. And this is a question actually, and the subject I'm stealing from Darina. Okay, I will be very honest. Okay, this is a very important question.
Okay.
And I guess it's going to be important for you and important for all those who are listening to us. Okay. Because actually you are a person that was sitting on the both sides of a table.
Yes.
First of all, you were a student and you were studying here with those teachers that now are your colleagues from work, right? And now you are sitting on the other side of a table because you are teaching yourself to the students. Did this experience from both sides of the table, you had a possibility to have a look at the situations and learn from both sides. Is it something that enriched you and the way you are teaching others, your
Absolutely.
experiences as a student?
Absolutely, yes, 100 times yes. Because I was there. I was there not a long time ago, and that's what I'm saying when I mentioning, about this young generation. I know how they feel. I know what they think about because I thought about the same thing, and I respect every single student that I'm having because it is all about the respect from the both parties. So this experience of the student, it helped me a lot. And you said that, they were my teachers and now they're my colleagues. You cannot even imagine how hard I try to catch all the things that they're doing. They don't even know about that, right? But sometimes I'm like, okay, what is he doing? What is he doing? Here is the request. Here is this. How to answer? How to organize all this stuff. So I really am taking the knowledge from the colleagues that I'm working with now. And I have to tell it because, again, I don't want this interview look like my personal story. I just want to share it with students that you really cannot imagine how amazing these people are who are teaching you. They all have a wonderful personal histories. They all have a great pack of experience at their back. So you really, really need to appreciate that. And no one says about that when you're a student,
Anas
right?
says about it. I will read you a comment.
Okay.
As you said, it's good to have young lecturers who understand students maybe more, but the most important is that we as students, we must show respect.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Anas.
I hope
for this
so.
comment.
I have a nasty question. Sorry, I because this is a question that it might not be easy, but I think it's important to emphasize this. As a student, was there anything that was making you a little bit angry, or maybe something that you didn't like in the way the teachers were doing? And was there anything like this that you promised yourself, once I'm going to be a teacher, I will never do that in my class? One thing.
Okay. Well, of course, there were situations where I was angry when I, for example, didn't pass a macroeconomic exam. Yes, I didn't pass a macroeconomic exam once here, and I was literally very angry because of the fact that, this flexibility. So, like, all students have the same requirements, all students have the same rules. And I thought at that time because I faced the situation personally, and I was like, is it really that hard to make an exception just to listen to a student? I'm a good one. I'm a good girl. I have a good personality. Please, can you help me? I don't miss your classes. So help me. At that point of my life, I thought, no, this is really not, I'm angry about that. Now I do understand that it is correct and the right system that all of the students have the same rules. And when a student is interested in the subject, and you can be not interested in the subject, but your attitude to the subject, you want to pass it and you're interested in passing this.
Your efforts, right?
Yes, I think I have to spend 1 more hour of my time helping this student than just say, okay, you have 2 because I don't know what happened on earth, you didn't have a Wi-Fi or something, and just let it go. If I see that a student is really interested, but it honestly depends on the the effort of the student, because situations happens, and I really try to help everyone right now.
I hope you are confirming. I'm looking for yes in the chat box.
We are looking for that. Before asking one of the most interesting questions for me, which I wanted to ask you, I want to ask you a question from our student from Instagram Live. What is the most difficult and the most interesting work of teacher?
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know the answer to that. What was the first one? The most
Difficult
The most
and the
difficult.
most interesting.
So, the most difficult thing is to give grades. That is absolutely true. And my boss, Carol Jena, knows about it, because I really sometimes it's hard emotionally. Because to give 5 is always easy, but no one told me that to give 2 is literally can lead you to a depression when you want to just cuddle someone and you want to say, no, I'm not coming back to this university. I don't want to do that, because it is really hard. It is super for me now, because I'm not used to it, and I know how a student feels when he or she gets 2. And so I really am trying from the very beginning of the semester super hard to make students be interested in the subject, because if they're interested in the subject, believe me, it's really hard to get 2. So it is very difficult for me to give a grade.
Right.
And I don't know, it
The
is
most interesting?
It is, everything is interesting in this job.
One thing.
I mean,
The most interesting.
to learn from them, to learn from students, and to learn from the colleagues. That's the most interesting
Right.
thing.
Because sometimes people are forgetting that, okay, this is university, doesn't matter, this is university, this is school, this is high school, middle school, something, doesn't matter. Whenever you are coming to learn, in every place that you are coming to exchange your knowledge, doesn't matter where it is, and you are open to get the knowledge from someone else and to share the knowledge, right, at the same time, you do it. And even though you might not be a teacher because you are a student, you are exchanging
Absolutely.
knowledge with a teacher and with others, classmates, right? That's why these interactions with other people are so much important, and as well they are so valuable. And I guess, guys, that now when you are having classes online, you are appreciating this exchange of a knowledge and this personal contact, right, with the
it's
people
super-
so much more.
I honestly hope that we're gonna see each other soon at the university, because I really am a very, very, human relationship person. I need to see people, I need to talk to them, I need to see the reactions. So sometimes it is hard to talk to the laptop, and but still, we have our fingers crossed to see each other very, very soon on the campus.
Right. So before our participants of our students and participants of this interview are going to make another questions, Darina have a very nice question for you.
My
I really like
favorite.
it.
I was thinking of
Okay,
that for
okay.
so long time. Honestly, I know personally that you are the role model for a lot of young
Oh,
people.
Jesus Christ.
And who is the role model for you?
I don't have one.
You don't have one.
I don't have one. Because
Really?
I think I can... No, okay, that's a nice question. You're gonna win.
That's a difficult
Am I
question.
winning a
right?
She wants to win this. The role model. I mean, the first thing that I want to say is that I actually get very surprised every single time, because I hear it sometimes, and you hear it too. You are the role model. Why? I mean, I have my experience, I have my knowledge, I have my path, and I don't have the role model. Of course, I look at my mom. She's working and she's cooking great, and she's a wonderful wife, a wonderful mom, a wonderful sister, whatever. So it can be a piece of the role model, sure thing, right? Then I'm having my, I don't know, grandmother, who is a 85-year-old professor who is doing her makeup every single day. She can be a role model too. But I can honestly say that I'm just picking little pieces from everyone. I pick something from Darina. I do. I pick something from you. I do pick something from Dr. Beck, for example.
Right.
As a lecturer, I really do. I pick something from Carol Jena, from Magda Menshykova, if we're talking about the university, right? I pick something from my friends, and I think that you have to build the role model of yourself to be a role model for other
For
people.
others. Wow.
I don't have a role model.
That's so deep, honestly, that you just want to quote it on the Instagram. Yeah, this is, you said something so valuable. So first of all, you need to be very attentive. So you need to notice other people. You need to notice what is good in them. Because honestly, in everyone there is something bad too, but there is so many good things in every person, and you have to notice it. Yeah, and just absorb this good energy or this good experience, this good example that they are giving for you, right?
Yeah.
And maybe you know, try to navigate the same way as they did, and become and do everything to become a role model for others, and to perfect yourself up to some standard,
I
right?
agree on that.
You can't be perfect because there's no one perfect, but the life is about growing, right?
Absolutely. I do agree.
And you are meeting all the time new people on your way, at the university, later on at work, later on somewhere else, right? And you can build up your character and yourself with the time. That's so valuable. That's actually so amazing, really.
I
Thank
would
you.
like to pay special attention to Anna's comment. Can you please read it out loud?
I don't know if I can read.
Okay.
Okay, you have to be your own model. My opinion. Of course, we learn from each other, but still, it does not stop us from being our model. So,
Pretty much summing up of what we
I do
just
agree.
said.
so these ideas are there. Just the difficulty is to imitate it, right? And I think another question that actually was prepared before this meeting, I think somehow is connected to that. Sometimes people, they are very down about the failures they had in their life. Sometimes they're feeling depressed because they are putting some kind of perfect role model somewhere, you know, in front of them, and they are feeling that all the time they cannot grow up to that level, they cannot jump into that level, right? And they are demanding a lot from themselves, sometimes too much, right? The question is how you deal with being down sometimes, or how you dealt in your life with the situations when you maybe failed in something because of any reasons.
Okay.
And this is going to be a great lesson, I guess, for others. You know, putting some kind of aim in front of you and what to do even if you fail.
Okay, I'm gonna answer this really deep question on the example of the university. You may be nervous because you're gonna fail an exam, right? What on earth happens if you fail this exam? Really? Like, what is the worst thing that happens in the world if you fail an exam in macroeconomics? I wasn't that wise a year ago when I was more than a year ago when I was, you know, I didn't pass my macro exam, and I had just, you know, a wonderful history that is really related to Lazarski Universities that I really want to share, because it is a deep question. And I think that every single person should know his or her limits, because it's absolutely healthy and normal, in my opinion, because it was a situation in my life. A lot of students ask if you can work during your studies, if you can have any hobbies during your studies. Well, yes, you can, unless you're not killing yourself with this. So I had the situation a couple of years ago. I was a student of Lazarski University, and it was a session time, but you know, we were planning a concert because it was a nice time for the concert, and we were having rehearsals here at Lazarski, and I worked. I used to work at the you know, half government organization, and I woke up at 7 a.m. in the morning every single day. I went to work, I went to university, then to the studio, and then I'm coming back at 2 a.m. and I'm coming back to sleep with the knowledge that I have to wake up at 7 the next day. 1 week it was fine, but then I just, you know, I literally came home after the, you know, the work, the university, this session, this macroeconomics, this, you know, our rehearsals for the concert, and like the last moment when I understood that I have to do something with this because it's not going to end up well was when we were having the rehearsal for the concert, and I literally became very angry, like super angry. I was shouting to people, to my boys. I was shouting to everyone. I was literally shaking, so that one of our friends, our mutual friends actually, he just took me and he was like, calm down, it's okay. But I couldn't calm down. And it really can end up in, with, I don't know, with a depression, with this, you know, syndrome.
Anxiety
when
attack
you
or
don't want
something.
anything. You don't want to wake up. You don't want to come out from the bed. So I came home and I honestly was just sitting and I was like, come on. The only person that you have respect the most in your life is yourself, because no one will give you more power, more energy, and, you know, more resources. So I just, you know, priorities is the thing that you should make, because when you have the priority, when okay, you have a goal, you want to, I don't know, pass all the exams, I think you have to create the path with the priorities that will lead you to this goal, and just really know your limits, because if you have a lot of things, your productivity will decrease and
Yeah.
it's not going to help anyone. So, and yeah, just I don't know, I tell it all the time to people. It's okay to be sad, it's okay to be weak, it's okay to fail sometimes. It is more important to have the courage and the power to wake up and to do, okay, I'm gonna crash this problem and I'm gonna pass this macroeconomic exam.
Right.
I'm gonna, you know, have the concert, or I'm gonna write a scientific paper or anything. So I think it is about the priorities, really.
Right. You said few important things in my opinion. So first, it's important to know your limits, and because if someone is flying to the moon, or if someone else is a multimillionaire from the scratch, or someone else is a ballerina dancer, the most
Exactly.
famous ballerina dancer in the
Exactly.
world, or someone else is working in the charity organization, or someone else is working in the supermarket. Doesn't matter who you are, and doesn't matter what you do in your life, you have to accept that your limits might be different than others.
Absolutely. I don't really think you have to copy someone.
Right.
And,
And
yeah.
you don't have to push yourself to the limits,
Absolutely.
because you have to acknowledge what is your capacity and plan accordingly. And as you said, never give up.
Yeah, never give up. 'Cause-
Right.
Okay.
That doesn't matter how easy it sounds, right?
yeah.
That's right. Apart from this big idea about limits, right? Do you have something which helps you start in the day with a smile or an inspiration?
Yes, I do. I actually have a ritual. When I have some important meetings, or a concert, or a defense of
Right.
the thesis, I have a favorite music band. And it's not easy, by the way. I'm just playing their songs. And 3 days ago, I bought a vinyl, you know, the CD
Recording.
recording of this band. This band is Queen. So when I have, really, I don't know how, I don't remember when it started, but I just play their music on, and I'm, you know, dancing, doing my makeup and all this stuff, and then I'm like, I'm good to go, and I'm going. I just, you know, to be full of energy, smiling from the, you know, early morning, you have to be in harmony with yourself. So it helps me to reach this harmony, because I love music. So yeah, it helps me. That's my
Right.
ritual.
Thank you for the answer. That was the question from Bikir, by the way.
Okay, cool.
Also, I would like to go to this lecture topic which we were discussing, because we actually missed one question from Dmitro Tkachenko.
Oh, one of my favorite
Was it
students.
hard to overcome the fact that your lecturers are now your colleagues? Was there a change in approach to these people?
Thank you very much for the question. There was no change in approach to these people from my side, because the fact that I'm now working with them doesn't change anything. I mean, I still respect them. They're still much more higher than me in all of the perspectives, and I really appreciate, and I'm super thankful, because, you know, it's a closed door and no one can go there. But I'm gonna open some cards, and I'm gonna say that Lazarski University lecturers in general, first of all, are just wonderful people that I'm really happy to work with at my Faculty of Economics and Management. And every single day when I'm here, I'm fulfilled with the new information, new stuff, new knowledge, new thoughts, and they're super, you know, I'm not gonna say educated, because well, obviously they are educated, but they're just super nice to me, and I'm really thankful for that, because they accepted me. And but my approach to them didn't change absolutely. I respect these people. I'm happy to, to have a cup of coffee with them, to have an educational or scientific talk, to discuss my lectures, to ask for the advice. And that's the thing that I'm doing. I'm asking for the advice. I'm not ashamed of that fact. When I have some, situation, it can be 11 p.m. I can call, Mr. Yana, help me. Just give me an advice. Or write, Dr. Beck, I need an advice. And they're helping me. And I'm really thankful about that.
Wow,
And
that's
we have a
amazing.
question, by the way, related to this topic you are discussing right now from our mutual friend Dipanshu.
Oh!
What difference do you find in between coping with stress as a student and as a teacher?
I'm gonna tell you the truth. You have more stress when you're a student than you're a teacher, and that's true. So
How
I'm sorry.
possible?
I don't know, but that's true. Because when you're like, okay, nice question, Dipanshu. He wants a present from Lazarski University, I suppose. But I have my back here. These people are teachers, workers, team, and they have my back. So when I'm stressed, I have this support. And to tell you the truth, when I had my first lecture, I was stressed out, really, really stressed out. This computer didn't work. I didn't know how to turn it on. And I called, Carol, I need you. Like, come here and help me. But I remember my first class. And so I had my first class. And it started. And then this wonderful lady knocked to the room. And she brought me coffee. She brought me coffee where it was written, take it easy.
Wow.
And I was like, okay,
So
cool, I'm gonna
mindful.
cry during my first lecture, thank you very much. Then, I had some technical issues. I asked Bekir, and he was like, okay, just you calm down, I'm gonna do everything. So he helped me. Then I had my first class, and I ran out of the building, and I saw this super scientific superman of this university for me. I saw Karl Jene and Krzysztof Beck. They were staying in together, and I was like, I just had my first class. So I know that there are people who can support me, and I'm really, really not nervous. And when we started Lazarski Talks, I got a question, are you nervous? And I said, no, I'm gonna be with you, Stina. We're gonna, talk to nice people. Why?
Right,
So,
guys. So I have to add to this story. It's not important on which part, on
No,
which side of the
it's
table you are. You are a teacher or you are
It's not.
you are a student. The recipe for success is to have your puck.
Yeah.
Is to have people who support you, and doesn't matter these are your co-professors, colleagues, or these are your colleagues from the class. If you know that you're not left alone, okay, it's giving you strength and power to go on.
And you're never left alone at Lazarski University because you have Lazarski Student Help Desk and all other.
Thank you for the promo.
units.
Appreciate that. Actually, we have really nice holiday question. Let's say, still keeping this atmosphere, trying to, from Magda.
Okay.
Anastasiia, what are your New Year's resolutions or crazy plans for 2021?
Oh, well.
Do you have any?
I have any. I have some of them, but I really don't think that there is marvelous to share with people. Like, look, I'm a role model with these plans. No, they're just usual plans. I wanna get the book printed. That is another story. If you wanna ask me, I'm gonna tell you. But I mean, I wanna complete some stuff that I'm having at the university currently. I wanna have nice lectures because every single lecture is a piece of work that we're working on, so I really want all of my students to be satisfied with that. Then I want to have a huge, okay, I'm gonna say that this is a big plan, and that's true, I'm gonna say it officially. I want to have, and we will have, because this is the goal, and when this whole global pandemic will end up, I'm gonna be the first one to book the venue. So yeah, we have a want, we have a vision, we have a goal to make a big and a huge concert, not alone, because you always have to have your back, and dancing back, for instance, with 343. We know that we're gonna do that. Hopefully in 2021, we want to do a huge and massive concert for all of our students, their friends, whoever will like to come. We're gonna be more than happy to do that, and this is a big plan that me, my boys, Darina, her girls, with the help and support of Lazarski University, because they never let us
And with your participation.
And with your participation, whatever camera you see right now, we're gonna do that. That's the plan.
That's a good plan, actually. We all, keep our fingers crossed that this is going to happen in
me too.
2021.
I'll be sitting like this till the end of the episode.
Till the end of the year.
Right. I want to add something in at this point. I know that every student, after each semester, is able to give a grade to a teacher.
Yes.
Okay. Remember, guys, there is a grading system. After each semester, you are getting a questionnaire that you have to fill in, and you are actually giving grades from 1 to 5 to your teachers. You can as well make a comments. What was good or what was bad, or what was something that teachers should work on, or maybe that everything was amazing, right? Are you able to give a grades to groups, to a class?
No.
No.
Well, we're giving a grade. No, we're giving the
in
most
your head.
important grade. We're giving them the grades for the
Right.
classes.
You got these grades already with this semester.
Like they.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Is it something that is motivating you?
Oh, it is. It is.
And are it into account? This is interesting for me.
Yes, of course. I mean, first of all, my boss has an access to this grades, but this is not really the most important, because when I
Right.
got the access to that, and first of all is I really recommend and I ask for the next semester every single student to do that, because it really is important. How
The feedback.
what is the feedback, and how there is no other way how I can understand that. So I read them, and it is motivated, it is inspiring, it is things that I was reading every single feedback very carefully. I was really satisfied with the grade that I got, because I didn't know till the very end moment the feedback from the students.
Right.
So it is very, very important for every single lecturer, believe me. So it was very motivational. I know what to do.
Okay. And I have to ask, because sometimes students, they have a concern about it. Is this questionnaire anonymous?
Absolutely.
Do you know who gave you
I
the
have
name
no
or a
idea.
comment? I don't like this lady or something. Or I love this lady. She's so beautiful.
I have no idea.
You have no idea. So guys, I'm really encouraging you, because sometimes I talk to students and they were hesitant about filling in this questionnaire, or they said like, oh no, maybe I'm not going to fill it in because I'm not feeling good about something, right about something at the class, but better I'm not going to make
No,
a
you
comment.
really have to fill it in, because it's
Right.
anonymous. We don't see anything. And
this is so important to do this, right?
Yeah.
Because it's a growth for both sides.
And I'm gonna prove that it's anonymous, because I had a group where we had, let me say, 15 people, and in the group I had 17 people, but I saw 15 people. I've never
Right.
seen these two people, but I got a feedback from 16 of them, and one of them said that I didn't do anything in my classes, so I was really, really surprised, because I wanted to know who this guy or girl is, but I couldn't. So it's absolutely anonymous. You can be completely sure in that.
Okay, but this is important for the both sides growth, and what I wanted to say is you should not be hesitant about being honest, right? Because really it's important
Yeah.
for the things to get improved, right? None of the teachers is going to have a hard feelings, or is going to kill anyone because of this, or fail all your
hope.
exams, right? No, they are not going to. The thing is that this is learning process for everyone and improvement for the future, right?
Yeah,
for both sides,
I think
right?
in general, you as a student, you have to take all the opportunities that you're having at Lazarski University, as well as the responsibility of you as a student, because you have responsibility. And I just wanted to say that I see some students who are I see the decrease in the level of taking the responsibility. So I just want to mention and highlight the thing that if you're not taking the responsibility, I don't really think you can achieve the results that you set in front of yourself. So dear students, please take the responsibility, because it's really, really important.
Right, and studies is a time when you are becoming an adult, right? You are not anymore a school student, pupil, right?
Yeah.
You are a student, so you are actually an adult. And
Well,
this is preparation for what is waiting for
you are, yes,
right, in
exactly.
the future.
Exactly. And another just little point, that this is literally the one of the most brilliant and wonderful time of your life. Like being a student is a marvelous time when you and you know what no one says about like you have to enjoy this time, right? But when it ends up, it's gonna be like this, and like this again. You're gonna be like, oh my god, because this is really the best time of your life. You can create yourself a future opportunities. You can find relationships in, I don't know, in scientific field, in business field, in whatever. You can find the friends who are gonna be long lasting friends. Your children are gonna know these friends from the university, your family.
Maybe.
All of them. I mean, you're creating yourself a family and like another family that you're choosing. And I really, really recommend all of the students not to be okay, I'm a lecturer, but I still have to say that it's not just about the exams and the books and about the libraries and everything. It is about the atmosphere
and
about
being a member of something bigger, right?
Yeah. So you have to take this opportunity. No one will tell you like, come on, be our friend, or come on, let's do something. You have to do it yourself if you want this, because for those who don't do that, this is just the university. But for those who do more, who want more, and who
take opportunity
and responsibility, this is one of the best times of your life.
Right. We have so many comments here.
Yes, and we are running out of time. We have
Okay.
10 minutes
Okay.
left. I'll start from the comment from Anas. You're a good example, Anastasiia, for all students who are planning to start a new journey after finishing students' studies and become a lecturer.
Thank you very much. It's really, really nice to hear that. Really.
Also, we have a couple of questions, and two of them are from Jasmeet. Firstly, I wanted all of you to know how motivating it is to watch you guys, and I want to say thank you.
Thank
here.
you.
Secondly, my question: what keep you going?
Oh, well.
Is it Queens or something else?
Definitely, they play a very, very nice role. Queens, the music band, or Queens, I call my guys Queens sometimes. But it's you have to be motivated, and you don't really have to ask yourself these questions, because when you ask yourself this, something is wrong. I think something is really wrong. But I have the support from my family, from my friends. I have the people around me who are motivating me, and I think I'm motivating them too, probably, right? I have my hobby, and I have the work that I really love. I mean, I really like what I'm doing, and I really love my job, and yeah, it exists.
Can I say that it sounds like this is some kind of a circle, right?
Yeah, it is.
That there is no end. When there is no end, when there is no
It
gap,
absolutely ends.
it is something that brings you constant energy.
Yes, but at the same time, it's not like, like a squirrel that you want to have rest.
Yeah, exhaust
When I
yourself,
want to
no.
have a rest, I am having a good rest, because I think that it is important, very, very
Right.
important. So just, for a quick answer of that question, what I was, at the bachelor, just a quick example, and we were just starting with our music band. I had exams, then I went to the library, and then I went to the rehearsal at 1 a.m. in the morning, and I came back to the library, and I was studying for the exam. So when you have the goal, because I wanted to pass all the exams, right? I wanted to write the best master thesis, and I want to have a concert. When you understand clearly what you want, and most important, who you need in order to make it real, it is very easy to do that if you have people who are inspiring you.
Right.
This is actually I think, personal, that this was the answer to the next question of Jasmeet as well. You are so talented at achieving something great every single day. What keeps you grounded? So this priorities, this well set attitude towards life, serious attitude,
Yeah.
let's say,
Yeah.
and realistic one.
Emotional harmony.
Okay.
Because I really think that that a person who is anxious or worried about something, the productivity goes down. And again, one more thing, having the opportunities, in order to have them, you have to ask for them. And that's the thing that I want to point out here at Lazarski University. I'm gonna do that right now. I'm a member of the Faculty of Economics and Management. So guys, you have a lot of opportunities. You have science communities. You have science conferences. You can be printed in a book. And I'm gonna say that, Dr. Beck, hi again. It was the beginning of the semester, and he said, when we were studying at masters, and he said, those who are gonna write the best thesis, I'm gonna print you in the book. That was the moment when I didn't say anything, I was like, okay, cool.
That's your aim.
I'm gonna see you at the end of the semester, and I was super nervous, really. And I really am thankful for the assistant of Dr. Beck, Yana Klimenko, because she helped me a lot. But I knew that I need this. So at the end of the semester, when I was back home, and I was writing this master and everything, he called me and he said, "Okay, you can calm down. I'm gonna print your book." And I was like, "Yes."
So you got what you planned.
And but you need to understand what exactly you need to do in order to make it real.
So planning.
No one will do this for you. And I'm gonna tell you the truth. If I knew that I'm gonna have this opportunity. If I behave like this, what can I do? What should I do? Help me with this. Where should I find the book? Where is the library? Where is the email of this or that?
Right.
It would never work, because no one really like people like this. I mean,
the thing is that in order to reach some aim in your life, you have to as well take responsibility,
Yes,
what you said.
exactly.
And you have to make all these small steps in
Exactly.
order to reach this big one, right? And already at the big one, someone will be able to help you. But
Yeah.
if you are not doing anything and you're just
Absolutely.
praying that, oh, God, make me reach, okay? It is not bringing you anywhere closer to your
that's-
goals.
that's true.
If you are doing something, asking, checking, looking for,
Yeah.
it will be given to you.
We have one more question, the nice comment which I've just read, and I'm going to cry, but okay.
No.
How the work at university changed you and your feelings inside?
Oh my God. We have 5 minutes left, and I have no idea how to answer to that question.
Short.
I'm growing every single day because I'm not a student anymore. I have more responsibilities for these guys that I love, my students, and for other people. Well, there are milestones always, but I'm growing. I feel it. I am getting emotionally wiser because I learn from the students. I learn from the colleagues. I take the opportunities and I take the responsibility, because one doesn't work without another. And I'm really thankful for this system of the Lazarski University, because believe me, I've seen a lot of universities in my life, and there is nothing like this. Like, you're not gonna find anything like this. I'm really proud. I'm gonna say that I'm really proud about the fact that I'm one of the youngest teachers at the university, and they gave me this opportunity, and not just to me, to other people as well.
Right.
So it is very important to appreciate that, and I really appreciate that. Everything that we're doing here, we're having Lazarski Talks. What is this? Is it the project of the university? We just wanted to create something for the students, and we did it together. And these opportunities that are really infinite at this university, as a worker and as a student, I don't even know who have wider opportunities here, and abilities to take the chances. So I'm just growing, and I'm really thankful for my students and for my colleagues. We're trying our best, and we hope the students appreciate that. So yeah, I really am growing, and I'm really thankful about that.
That's amazing.
Surrounded
And
by
so
wonderful
inspiring.
I was looking at you. I hope you aren't going to cry and
No,
get
not
touched. I guess this is important. And whatever we talk today, comes to the point that if you've chosen a right place, and we hope Lazarski is a right place for you, and if you are motivated, if you are looking for people that are going to be here for you, if you are looking for good friends, if you are looking a place to grow and develop yourself, definitely Lazarski is a place for you. And only if you ask, if you ask for help, if you ask for the guidance, and you are ready to make these steps and these efforts from your side, you, and not only you, but you today was a great example that you can reach. You can reach anywhere you want, really.
Yeah.
Okay. If all those things are happening, and we are here to help you with that.
Just a very quick comment from my side. Dear students, those who are watching me, those who are going to watch me later on YouTube, I really, really am absolutely recommending you to consider this path at the university as a great chance, because you happen to be here. It was meant for you to be here. So take this, just a very quick thought. People who have higher IQ tend to think and to state that they know less than people with a lower IQ
Yeah.
who tend to say that they know a lot. So I prefer first people, to surround myself. So I really am recommending you to take this opportunity to become educated in different ways. People with the academical background, and to take the options that you have at this university. Write an article, read a book, come to your supervisor, write a great thesis, print it somewhere, join the science community. I don't know, go to Easy Concert or 343 Dancing Club. But I'm just saying that this is a great platform for all of us, from this side and from that side. So please take these opportunities. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you very much. We have to finish soon. So Darina is just going to read two last thoughts that we have
Okay,
here.
great.
This will be a
Yeah.
sweet moment.
Sweet,
I
sweet,
think
sweet
the
ends.
sweetest one we've ever had here. Couple of comments. It's a pleasure to listen to you. Another comment. Watching amazing, empowering women like you guys makes me emotional. Not because I find this discussion beautiful, but also it makes me feel tremendously grateful just to know we have guys like all of you.
Oh
Wow.
my.
Now we are going
Thank
to cry.
you so
Are
much.
the-
This is what
do
I
you-
was
You're
talking
powerful
about.
women. We're not allowed to cry here.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you very much.
Those issues.
Also, thank you so much for this fruitful talk and all the information you shared with us. Personally, I learned many things from what you've been saying. Good luck in what's coming, and thank you once again.
Thank you.
And Anna's actually is so active today, like
Yeah.
Right,
extremely
but
active.
we have many active students today, and
This is the time.
this is the time,
choose.
the last minute here. We are going to reveal who is going to get this amazing Lazarski gift box today for being active.
Are you gonna tell me that I can choose just
Yes, you can
just a
choose.
student?
Just one student.
But
Yes.
it is ex-student or student.
Student.
Yeah.
We love the Pancho. We will give him a lot.
I
of
mean,
stuff.
but because his question was really important to me, really important. At the same time, I can't choose him. So I'm gonna choose a student who I'm proud to have at my group, Ms. Jasmeet. Yes.
Yeah.
Because
That's
I
right.
really find her questions and comments very deep, and I really appreciate them. So my choice is Jasmeet.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations. We are inviting you then to pick your gift. It's going to be ready at the entrance of the university and waiting for you from tomorrow afternoon. We hope you're
That's
going
right.
to enjoy these little gifts. Guys, can you imagine that 1 hour passed so quick?
So
It was so
quickly.
swift,
Yeah.
right? We didn't even feel we just started the discussion and we have to finish it. Guys, thank you very much for
Thank
being
you.
here with us. Thank you, Anastasiia, for sharing
Thank
all
you
this
very
beautiful
much for
story
inviting
here with
me.
us today. Guys, we hope that you really enjoyed it, that you found this educational. And as always, we are waiting for your comments about the upcoming guests that you want to see in our Lazarski Talks in the future episodes. You can use Instagram for a communication with us. We are always listening to you, and we can't wait to know from you who you want to see as a next guest with us.
Thank you very much.
Thank
And
you very
remember,
much.
we're here for you. Doesn't matter which chair we're taking.
Right, which department,
We're here
everyone
for
is
you.
here. So thank you for listening again. Have a lovely evening and see you in not a next Monday, but in 2 Mondays. Stay tuned. We will going to inform you on the Instagram about it.
Thank you
Thank
very
you
much.
very much.
See you
Bye
soon.
bye.